DJ E-Rock having a great time over there. But now we're going to have a good time in here, and I'm going to tell you why. Do you know who's here with me? This is the birthday boy of Fullback, Kyle Juszczyk in the house. Kyle, how you doing? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm doing good. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. First things
Maybe.
first, happy birthday to you. How's the birthday going? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, I can hear you. I think there might be a little bit of a delay, but thank you. My birthday's been awesome. Got off to a really hot start. The wife made some homemade cinnamon buns, which is a great way to start any birthday.
You know what? We have a 501 toast to the draft, and I think it's fitting that we also toast to your birthday. So do you have your drink with you?
I got a water bottle with me, so I got some water to toast.
Let's do it. I got my perfect. I've got my Pepsi. So toast to the 2020 NFL draft. Toast to your birthday. Toast to all of our essential workers out there. Hope everyone's staying safe. Let's toast over here, Juice.
Cheers to them.
Juice, I had a couple of fan questions for you. I'm going to throw them in really quick. Todd Mitchell wants to know, what was your favorite memory from the regular season this year? And what does the stiff arm against Pittsburgh rank in
that? The stiff arm is definitely high up there. But I'm going to throw it to the New Orleans game. That one was special. There really was something special about it. Early on in that game, it just looked like everything was going against us. Got to an early deficit, but just the way that we fought back and in the fashion that we did, we had Emmanuel throwing touchdown passes. We had George throwing people off him to, win the game at the end there. It was just like the ultimate team win, and it just felt like everything came together for us on offense, and there was just something special about it. So that one always sticks out for me.
Probably one of my favorite and least favorite games of the season because my anxiety was at an all-time high, but that's a good one right there. Greg Baxter wants to know, how do you feel about the positive trend on the fullback position in the league? And do you feel like teams will try to mimic the success that you've had in San Francisco?
Yeah, definitely. I've been excited to see how many fullbacks are getting contracts this year in free agency. Obviously I love being, one of the higher paid guys, but I love to see my other guys getting paid too. So definitely flattering to see these guys try to emulate what we do on offense. But I think there's a reason for that. I think it's effective to have a fullback on the field, and I love to see the game move back in that direction.
At what point was it for you this season that you felt that this 49ers team had that potential to go all the way? I feel like everyone has a different moment where they're like, wow, this team is serious. When was that moment for you?
Man, I honestly, I feel like there's a lot of defining moments that I could point to, but I'm going to go super early because I was very confident in this team very early, and it was probably the first or second day that we put pads on, and we actually got a glimpse at what our defensive line could do when we were actually allowed to hit each other. And it was so apparent, so obvious just from the jump how dominant those guys were going to be, and I knew that front was going to carry us a long way. So once I saw what they could do, I already had extreme confidence in our offense. That was pretty much it for me. I knew right away that this team was going to be special and it's going to be a good season.
Juice, people are following you, which I believe everyone who's watching this should be following you, but you posted your off-season workouts. You're in the snow doing a Rocky-style workout. How has this off-season training been for you, and especially with you being creative with your workouts?
Yeah, it's been different. We're all adapting in our own ways, and honestly, I enjoy it. I have fun doing those kind of things. I've always tried to find a week or two in the off season to do some different kind of training like that. And there was no better time than this to do that. With so many gyms and parks and stuff being closed. I'm lucky enough that my family has a cabin in upstate New York where we can really get away. There's no Wi-Fi, none of that. So I just, can go in the woods, get creative, throw some logs around, pull my wife around in a sled, and really embrace my Rocky upbringing. I loved watching Rocky when I was a kid. So I had a good time with it, and it's been fun, honestly.
You got to get creative how you can, and I mean that's a great movie to emulate right there. But Kyle, we appreciate having you here for our 49ers virtual draft party presented by Levi's. It's always a pleasure to chat with you, and we got to catch up soon. Deal?
Yeah, absolutely. It's good talking with you, Kiana. Happy to be here. Happy to see, hopefully, a lot of faithful are tuning in. And we're going to add some studs to this roster tonight. So I'm excited to see that too.